This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the inaugural Sledge on the Edge. How many years has Neighbours been on Australian TV?
25.
Correct. Who won the 2010 Gold Logie?
Raymar.
Correct. Which fictional town is Buffy the Vampire Slayer set in?
It's like Moon something. No, I don't know.
Sunnydale. Sunnydale. I'm going to go wrong with that one. What is Australia's longest running TV show?
Neighbours.
Four Corners. Who played Ross in Friends?
David Schwimmer.
Correct. Which TV series featured characters Neil, Rick, Vivian and Mike?
Young Ones.
Correct. What was the name of the TV series featuring dim-witted current affairs host Mike Moore?
Frontline.
Correct. What is the name of the shopping centre frequented by Kath and Kim?
Lakes. Fountain Lakes.
Fountain Gate. Who plays TV Vicar Geraldine Granger in The Vicar of Dibley?
Dawn French.
Correct. What is the name of Terry Hatcher's character in Desperate Housewives?
Pass.
Time is up. The correct answer for that one was Susan Meyer or Delphina. We would have accepted both there. Name the 3 movies that have won the most Academy Awards in history.
Titanic, Avatar.
No, sorry. Titanic, Ben-Hur and Lord of the Rings. Who played James Bond before Timothy Dalton?
Pass.
Which film won the 2005 Golden Globe for Best Musical or Comedy?
Pass.
How many AFI awards did Lantana win in 2001?
6.
7. Which movie featured the catchphrase, greed for a lack of better word is good?
Pass.
Which city is a movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off set in?
Pass.
Which is the most successful movie of all time?
Titanic.
Avatar. What is the most successful Australian movie of all time?
Pass.
Which country does Oscar winner Anna Paquin originate from?
Pass.
What character did Michael Keaton play in The Castle?
Pass.
Who directed Jurassic Park?
Steven Spielberg.
Correct. I pretty much gave you the answer in that one there. I was not reading it correctly. What is the most successful album of all time?
Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Thriller by Michael Jackson. What is the most successful single of all time?
My Heart Will Go On.
White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Who won the album of the year at the 2009 ARIAs?
Powderfinger.
Empire of the Sun. Which Greek singer has sold over 200 million albums worldwide?
Nana Mouskouri.
Correct. Who had a massive worldwide hit with the song How Bizarre in 1996?
OMC.
Correct. Name the lead singer of Metallica.
Kirk Hammett.
James Hetfield. What is Madonna's real name?
Pass.
Which famous album cover featured a naked baby and an American $1 bill?
Nevermind.
Correct. Name the 2 Beatles who are still alive.
Ringo and Paul McCartney.
Correct. The Much Music Video Awards are from which country?
Germany.
Canada. What is the most successful Australian album of all time?
Jet.
Whispering Jet by John Farnham. Which country won this year's Eurovision Song Contest?
Poland.
Germany. In which year did the Brink first appear on Edge Radio?
2005.
2006. What was the show known before it was called The Brink?
Pass.
Which day did the Brink broadcast on before it began on Friday mornings?
Mondays.
Correct. Who left the show at the beginning of this year to join a Mormon missionary?
Pass.
What is the name of the very popular radio soap opera that appears on this show?
Pass.
Who is the station hand that does all the announcements and presses the buttons on the CD player?
Okay, what do I...
Trevor. What was the smash hit song that John Howard did a version of on the show back in 2007?
Pass.
Where was the first place the show travelled to do an international broadcast in 2008?
Canada.
Beijing. Which ARIA-nominated Australian singer has appeared on the show twice?
Pass.
Name the spin-off show from The Brink that appears on Mondays.
Pass.
Where did Anthony disappear for 2 years? Oh, right, okay. In Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, whom did Alice join at the tea party with the Mad Hatter?
The cat. Cheshire Cat.
The March Hare and Dormouse. Which is the largest joint in the human body?
The Knee.
Correct. According to the nursery rhyme, who is made from sugar and spice and all things nice?
Girls.
Correct. Which carnivorous animal lives in the Australian outback?
Dingo.
Correct. The centaur is a mythical creature, part man and part what?
Bird.
Horse. Where would you normally find a gavel?
In a court.
Correct. The backbone is a flexible chain of how many bones?
20.
26. Which American president's portrait appears on the $1 bill?
Washington.
Correct. Which planet is known as the Red Planet?
Mars.
Correct. The first Bond movie was released in 1964. What was it called?
Goldfinger.
Dr. No. Roald Dahl wrote the book called BFG. What does that stand
Friendly
for?
Giant.
Correct. What happened to British Prime Minister Spencer Perceval in 1812?
Shot.
Approximately how high is Mount Wellington?
A few thousand feet.
1,271 metres. What is Tasmania's and Australia's oldest working theatre?
The royal one. Yes.
Correct, we'll take that. Which lake in Tasmania is the deepest lake in the southern hemisphere?
Like R. Okay.
St Clair. Which year did Port Arthur become a prison settlement?
18 something.
1833. What is the name of the boat that collided with the Tasman Bridge in 1975?
Pass.
Adjoining Launceston's town hall is which public space?
The city park.
Civic Square.
Oh.
Who discovered
City
Tasmania
Park?
in 1642?
Amy Tasman.
Correct. What is the most commonly known nickname for Tasmania?
Tassie.
The Apple Isle.
Oh.
Name the two-time V8 supercar
Oh.
champion currently racing in NASCAR.
Pass.
Approximately how long is Bass Strait?
I don't know. Depends how straight you roll on it.
240 kilometres. Who won the 1998 AFL Premiership?
Adelaide.
Correct. Which sport uses short and long corners?
Hockey.
Correct. How many gold medals did Ian Thorpe win in Sydney Olympics?
7.
3. In ice hockey, who is known as the Great One?
Wayne Gretzky.
Correct. How many Grand Slam titles has Roger Federer won?
13.
16. Where did Mark Webber win his first ever Grand Prix?
Germany.
Correct. What is the nickname of the Gold Coast NRL team?
The Titans.
Correct. Who won the 2002 Soccer World Cup?
Brazil.
Correct. At which Olympics did Australia win its first ever Winter Olympics medal?
Nagano.
Lillehammer. Which boat won Lion Honours for the Sydney to Hobart yacht race 4 times in a row between 2005 and 2008?
Wild Oats 11.
Correct. Who has captained the Australian cricket team the most times?
Alan Border.
Correct. Who won this year's Super Bowl?
Backed them too. Don't know. Pass.
Which year did Casey Stoner win the MotoGP championship?
2007.
Oh, Judge, will we give that to him? We'll give that to him. What is the capital of New Zealand?
The Christchurch.
Wellington. Which Australian state would you find Mount Ossa?
New South Wales.
Tasmania. What is the smallest country in the world?
Smallest country in the world. Geographically.
Yes.
Pass.
Which country is the Volga River located in?
Pass.
Lisbon is the capital of which European country?
England. No.
Portugal. What is the largest
Capital.
Scandinavian
This
country?
is what in England. The largest Scandinavian country.
Yes.
Pass.
Which is the only US state to begin with the letter P?
Pass.
How many countries are members of the Commonwealth?
I don't know. Pass.
Which ocean are the Canary Islands?
Pacific.
Atlantic. Toronto is the capital of which Canadian province?
Toronto is the capital of. I've been there. I can't remember. Pass.
Ontario. In the first episode, we discover Gareth has a fear of which food?
Jelly.
Correct. What was the name of the band? David was a singer-songwriter before joining Wernham Hogg.
They were called Foregone Conclusion.
Correct. In the episode with the training day, what was the name of the video they were required to watch?
Who Dares Wins.
Who Cares Wins. In the very last scene of the second series, who does David quote?
Dolly Parton.
Correct. Who did David think was the Cuban leader?
Fray Bentos.
Correct. What was the name of the toy Gareth wanted to use to comfort Rachel after Tim broke up with her?
It was Sleazy Steve or something.
Dirty Bertie. Gareth's best friend in the Ogmonster, or Oggy for short. What is Oggy's real first name?
Stephen.
Nathan.
Sorry.
David Brent is interviewed by Helen for an
good name.
article to be published in an in-house publication. Which magazine does Helena work for?
Something about in the waist. No, I don't know.
Inside paper. In the first episode, The Foretelling, who was it who actually suggested that Edmund, Duke of Edinburgh, call himself the Black Adder?
Baldric.
Correct. In the episode Potato, instead of sailing to the Cape of Good Hope to impress the Queen, where does Blackadder intend to go? Correct. In the episode Money, who is the head of the Bank of the Black Monks and St. Herod?
Pass.
Of the four main series, in which one did Blackadder appear in full beard?
Blackadder goes fourth.
Blackadder 2. Who did Blackadder refer to as the most overrated human being since Judas Iscariot won AD 31 Best Disciple competition?
The guy who wrote the dictionary.
Scarlet Pimpernel.
Scarlet.
In Army and Aimability, what does the Shadow have in particular hatred for?
Men.
Squirrels. In Duel and Duality, how does Baldric lose in the running of the village idiot of Kensington? In the running. Sorry?
He turned up.
Correct. Who was the main problem with the time... I'm going to say that one again because I stuffed up.
Can I get extra time for
what
that?
was the main problem with the time machine built by Baldric in the special Blackadder back and forth?
I didn't have a go home button. I don't know.
It worked.
It worked, of course.
Can we have a final tally and final score, please?
Our final tally is for Alex 40 and Hannah 15.
40 v 15. Well, that means that we can declare right now here on the brink that the winner of the first ever Sledge on the Edge, and look at that music, Alex Johnston from Port Sorell. We didn't even say where you guys were from at the start. Alex, congratulations.
All my fans in Port Sorell, thanks for listening.
Oh, both of them must be thrilled. They must be on the edge of their seat. Congratulations. You don't win $1 million. We will get to your prizes in a second. We'll present them to you off air, and then we'll speak about them on air because we are going to do.
Do I get a voucher from Man What a Fuss?
Oh well, we can. I'm sure we can make up these things as we go along. We'll just contact. Well, sponsors are bringing in anyway. They're just ringing in. You've got tons of stuff on the way. But that's fantastic, Alex. Well done, Hannah. Commiserations, but you made it to the final. You did better than a lot of other people.
I think I got the rub of the green.
You did. You got a lot of the good ones out in the open there. But
Sporting reference.
well, that was that.
Well, I was lucky that I found where sport was. And you didn't sabotage me.
I should have done.
Yeah, you could have been really, really mean.